Hey guys, it's John from Oz General Store, back with another episode. And what do we have here? We've got my Torana. It's come back home. My good mate Pete has painted the car. He's done a fantastic job. I thought I would show you guys exactly what he's done. And it's the best it's ever looked. Of course, we've got rid of the brown stripes, and I sort of feel a little bit strange that it doesn't have the stripes anymore, but we're going to make it look especially good. We'll put the chrome back on the gutters. Yeah, I'm over the moon, guys, of how good it's sort of come up. You know, I've had this car for now 13 odd years, and it's been with me everywhere, you know, back home, and I've moved out of home now. So yeah, I was always wondering, you know, what does it take to get a good car? Well, it takes great mates. It takes, you know, a little bit of luck, and it just takes time. As you know, with the XD and XE, you know, those projects do take a lot of time. So I think that Pete, I'll leave some details below. I think he's done an amazing job. Let's have a bit of a look. So it's still its original colour. It matches the tags. It's orangeade, which is a fairly rare sort of fleet colour. It was only done for about maybe a year or two sort of thing. So I've never been a guy that's going to mock things up. It was never a question of cutting the guards for flares. I'm just not that kind of guy. It is what it is. It's a base model Torana, and I want to have it for life. So basically, we've just painted it its original colour, and I'm really happy with that. So what we've also done is we've painted the jambs as well. So you can see inside over here, that's all been painted. That was originally really chipped, but now that's been painted and that's looking really good. It hasn't been cut and polished, it's straight off the gun. So there's a little bit of dust in the paintwork, but that's the clear coat. So basically what we can do is cut and polish it. We can get all that stuff out there. Anything can be rectified, you know. If down the track we see things that we're not happy with, it's quite easy to go back and redo little sections. The hard stuff with the bodywork and getting things straight have been done. Of course, I've got some work to do now. If you come a little bit closer, you can see that I gutted the car in one of my earlier videos, and so I do still have some work to do to clean up the floor pan, and we're going to put some rust proof there and then get some new carpet, and away we go. Now, of course, the problem is that I want to order brand new parts for everything because I don't want to put all the old stuff back on. But of course, when I go into rare spares and assorted places, everything's out of stock because of what's happening currently with the pandemic. Go figure. Future plans with this car is perhaps really not too much. I mean, I can go down the path of putting a 9-inch in there and sort of tidying up the driveline a little bit more. Maybe I can replace the brakes with something more heavy duty and maybe change the stud pattern to maybe a Chev HQ. But drop a comment below as to what you guys think I should do next with this particular car. Obviously, I'm going to spend some time putting it together, and hopefully I won't scratch the paint. But I mean, this is my first car, so it's very special to me. So I'm not looking for a fire-breathing monster. Perhaps maybe that's going to be the XD further down the track. My wife's shaking her head. You might be wondering where my boot lid is. Well, Pete, my painter, wasn't really happy with the finish of it, so he's still got it and he's just redoing that sort of thing. And the same with the guards. The paint started to come in a little bit, and there was what looked like water droplets in it, so we're just redoing it again. It's not a problem, you know. So that stuff's going to come back to me pretty soon. And then yeah, it's going to be the mammoth task of putting it all together. But that should be the fun part, right? So there we go. You've probably never seen this car without guards. I think there's some footage lying around somewhere. But back in the day, what we did was we put some body deadener. Actually, we put a lot of it, and then we sprayed 2-pack black to give it that uniform finish. But we did go overboard. And I don't regret a single thing because it looks very, very smart. Not that you see it very often. Still running the 308. It's an 11 QT motor from Statesman. It's got all the good stuff sort of thing, but it's not going to set any records. It's fine for my standards though. Geez, the engine bay's looking pretty dusty though, so I need to give that a bit of a tizzy up. I can't stress how excited I am to have this thing home. I've just been coming out at night time, just sort of having a bit of a look at it, you know, when everybody's going to bed sort of thing, you know, and I'm sure you guys are like that as well, sort of thing. So yeah, look, if you've got any comments or suggestions at this particular stage of the build, let me know. I really do appreciate your comments. I read every single one of them, sort of thing. So don't forget to like, subscribe and all that jazz, you know. But I can't believe it. I've still got my first car. And here she is. Take it easy, guys.